The RDS base unit is capable of logging radiation readings and data logs. There are 4 types of data logs that can be captured by the base unit. They are auto-threshold, auto-interval, multi-sample, and scalar. While in the auto-threshold mode, the base unit will automatically log data whenever the alarm threshold is exceeded. This mode is used when moving through an area to automatically identify radiation levels that are above a predetermined threshold. The auto-interval logging mode automatically logs data on an operator-set time interval. This is useful when moving through an area to regularly record data on a fixed time interval. Multi-sample mode records data at points in time selected by the operator. One data set will be recorded each time the operator presses the left arrow key on the base unit. This is used when identifying specific levels of radiation in an area or on a piece of equipment. The scalar mode records total counts received by the base unit and a probe, if attached, over an operator-set period of time. It is useful for quantifying contamination levels. Before capturing data logs, make sure the data logging settings match your mission or survey requirements. To do that, press the menu key on the base unit. By default, data is highlighted. Press the Enter key to select the data option. From the data menu, you can do the following: view captured data logs, transfer data logs, change data log settings, download data logs. Highlight the log settings option and press Enter. The log settings screen allows you to choose between 4 data log modes. Press the right and left arrow keys to select the appropriate data log mode. Once the radio button above the log mode is highlighted, the base unit is ready to log data in that mode. The auto-threshold, auto-interval, and scalar data log modes have adjustable time intervals or durations. Interval or duration value is settable from 1 to 3,600 seconds, which is 1 hour. Highlight the Advanced button and press Enter. The current value is displayed on the Advanced Log Settings screen and highlighted. To change that value, press the Enter key to access the data entry screen. Use the arrow keys to highlight numbers one at a time and press Enter to enter that number. When all numbers in the new value have been entered, highlight the Done button and press Enter. On the Advanced Log Settings screen, you can delete all data stored on the base unit. To delete all the data logs stored on the base unit, press the down arrow key to highlight the Delete All Data button and press Enter. A confirmation screen will appear. Press the Enter key to delete all data logs stored on the base unit, or the Back key to return to the previous screen without deleting all data logs. Note that the system log will not be deleted. The system log is a file that stores all alarms, system notifications, and system warnings. Deleting all data will permanently delete these data logs. There are 6 data logging symbols that are associated with data logging functions. These symbols will appear in the home screen footer bar as they become available for use. The red recording symbol on an image of the left arrow key on the base unit keypad indicates that when pressed, the base unit will start recording data logs. The gray pause symbol indicates that pressing the left arrow key on the keypad will pause logging. The green resume symbol indicates that pressing the left arrow key will resume data logging after it has been paused. The black target symbol indicates that pressing the left arrow key will take a data log snapshot while in multi-sample mode. A new entry in the data log file will be recorded each time this key is pressed. A black stop symbol indicates that pressing the right arrow key will stop data logging. The pen and paper symbol indicates that the base unit is logging data. Here is an example of taking an auto interval data log. Press the menu key. Data is highlighted, so I will press the Enter key to select it. The down arrow key will highlight log settings, and then I'll press Enter. I'll use the right and left arrow keys as needed to make sure auto interval is selected. Then I'll highlight the Advanced button and press Enter. The default value is set to 10 seconds. I'm going to change that to 3 seconds so that data will be captured once every 3 seconds. After pressing Enter, I'll highlight the 3, press Enter, then highlight Done, and press Enter. Returning to the home screen by pressing the Home key, I'm ready to start logging data. To start logging data, I'll press the left arrow key. The header of the home screen briefly displays Started. I've got the cesium-137 check source here. I'll pass the base unit over the check source several times, acknowledging the alarm using the Enter key. I can pause data logging by pressing the left arrow key and resume by pressing it again. To stop data logging and close out that data log file, I'll press the right arrow key. Note that the home screen status bar will briefly state Stopped. The View Data screen allows you to review captured data logs. Press the menu key and then press Enter to view data functions. View Data is highlighted by default, so press Enter. On the View Data screen, use the up and down arrow keys to highlight the desired data log file, and then press the Enter key to open the selected file. Data log file information is displayed, including the date and time the data log file was captured, the type of logging mode used for this survey, the total number of samples taken, the GPS location information if a compatible GPS device was attached, the base unit serial number, and the probe serial number if a probe was attached during the survey. Highlight the Statistics button to view the statistics screen for the data log file that was created by the base unit. If a probe is attached, the probe statistics for that data log can also be seen. For probes with multiple channels, it is viewed by channel, since all channels will have their own statistics. Use the left and right arrow keys to select the channel you would like to see the statistics for. The statistics screen shows the initial radiation reading, the average radiation reading, the peak or highest reading, and the total counts or total dose depending on the device that took the reading. This screen can be viewed during active data logging in real time. Press the back key to return to the data log file screen. Highlight the Details button to view individual reading entries for each specific data log file and press Enter. On this screen, for each entry, you will see the image of the equipment used to take the reading, whether it was the base unit or a probe. The top line of each reading will show the date and time of the entry, followed by the GPS location if a compatible GPS device was attached. The second line shows the captured individual reading, followed by the channel it was taken with. For example, the base unit only has one channel. So all base unit readings will state base beta/photon, whereas the alpha beta probe has 2 channels. So each channel will have a separate entry following the individual readings and will state either alpha or beta. Each entry is based on the interval set for the data logging mode. For example, a time interval of 10 seconds set on an auto interval data logging mode would show data entries that are captured for each 10-second interval and include the base unit and probe reading. If the probe has multiple channels, there will be a reading for every channel at each 10-second interval. When using auto threshold, the set of readings will include one reading at the set interval throughout the duration of the alarm based on the threshold set, followed by one set of readings once the radiation readings drop below the set thresholds. A set would be the base unit, a probe if attached, and each channel for probes with multiple channels. Press the back keys to return to the data log file screen. On this screen, there is a data transfer button that shows a file with a green arrow on it. Selecting this data transfer button will allow you to transfer the currently selected data log file through the snap cable and military data radios to a remote computer. The red garbage can icon allows you to delete the currently selected data log file. Highlight it and press Enter to delete the file, or the back key to return to the previous screen without deleting the file. You will need to confirm the delete action by pressing the Enter key if you are choosing to delete the file. Deleted data log files are permanently deleted and cannot be restored. On the Data menu, there are two more functions that I will describe, but are covered in more detail in the manual or another training video. Data transfer functions allow operators to stream near real-time data during a survey or send completed data log files to receiving software. This function requires a snap cable with a snap to PC cable attached. Compatible data radios, and compatible software such as Mobile Field Kit, CBRN, or other authorized government software to receive the data. Data download functions allow operators to download all data log files to a computer, individual log files, and system log files. File formats supported for downloading are Common CBRN Sensor Interface, or CCSI, for compatible government software such as MFK CBRN, and comma-separated values, or CSV, for spreadsheet format. System log files will be downloaded as text files. In this video, we covered how to log radiation reading data on the base unit. Additional information is found in the RDS Technical Manual.